questions, folks?
Yes. Is there any further information concerning the known four people that died due to the storm, especially related to the one?
Some real tragedies. I was briefed last night. Horrible accident with a family. Tree fell, went right through the driver's compartment with children in the back. So that's where I was concerned about, that we slow down and remember those that have suffered so much. Allow our first responders. The areas are being investigated. Then there was a tower that fell on a maintenance man. So the other was a tree fatality again. So it's amazing when you travel across the city, Timber Grove, where the commissioner lives, trees next door to me. It's amazing how many people came so close to losing everything. And we need to keep them in our thoughts. And the details, addresses, and others will be forthcoming, but at this point, they're investigations.
What was the highest wind gust reported yesterday?
Wind?
You said it was a tornado. It was confirmed as a tornado.
The National Weather folks are telling me there was twisters. They don't necessarily call it a tornado. What's amazing, as the judges pointed out, it just came down 290 through northwest Houston, through the Heights, into the Central Business District, and headed toward the bay, going literally, that's that footprint right there. 80, 90, it hit 100 miles per hour, which are hurricane type intensity. And what is so shocking, and I was out in it, is the suddenness, the intensity, and what you didn't feel safe in a car. Of course, you're in a car when we were leaving the ballpark, so what do? So we just pulled over in the parking lot. People were finding cover anywhere, the car washes, people were pulling in, service stations. It was so dangerous, and I was able to work my way to the emergency center going down Pinemont. T.C. Jester and Pinemont was completely blocked by large trees. So just shows you, we love our trees, but boy, during the storm, you gotta be prepared.
Jeff, did you have something to add?
Officially, the highest wind we've had so far is 78 miles an hour. That was recorded at I-10 in the San Jacinto River, U.S. Coast Guard cutter.
Would you get up to the mic?
Sorry. The highest wind recorded so far has been 78 miles per hour at I-10 at the San Jacinto River with the U.S. Coast Guard. Damage surveys are ongoing from the National Weather Service to determine if there was tornadoes, the track, the intensity of those locations that they are surveying. One is in northwest Harris County in the Bridgeland area. The other one is in the Baytown area, I believe, in the Galena Park, Baytown area. And then we're also going to be looking at some stuff around downtown Houston. What I have seen overnight, it was a lot of straight line wind, especially in the urban core. In this area, Oak Forest, Timber Grove, Spring Branch, into the downtown area. It was straight line wind. Everything is in the same direction. But I'll let Mr. Evans with the Weather Service talk a little bit more about the surveying.
Jeff Evans, National Weather Service. As Jeff said, we're out today. We have to determine, looking at damage, whether or not tornadoes occurred or not. We have not confirmed any tornadoes as of yet. This morning, we are, as Jeff said, we have teams in particular up there in northwest Harris County and northern Waller County to look for a tornado. We did have some video that seemed to suggest that it looked like on radar it would match that as well. The majority of this damage is straight line winds. It's hard for people to comprehend that this was not a tornado, consider the magnitude of the damage that we dealt with. But we do expect to find 80 to 100, maybe 100 plus mile an hour wind speeds is what tracked across a big part of our metropolitan area last night into downtown. As you get high rises, the winds get stronger as you get away from the friction effects of the ground. We were messaging for the downtown residents to seek a lower level and to move away from windows for that reason. After this press conference, I'm going to go downtown and take a look at the damage down there. So as of right now, we have not confirmed any. When we do, or if we do confirm a tornado, we will be sharing that out to everybody, hopefully here in the next few hours.
This may be a question for CenterPoint, but just, you said that the transmission lines are down. I mean, people want to know, how do I find out out if my house is tied to these transmission lines? Like, is it me that's gonna be out of power for 2 weeks? Like, what's your message for people who are sitting in the dark like that?
My message is we're still, I'm Paul Locke with CenterPoint Energy. It's going to take us another day to assess. We've got 10 transmission lines down across our footprint, 7 of which are in Harris County. We hope to have our outage tracker back up and running soon, but this is going to be right now we're looking at a multi-day event. And as the judge said, we've got 4,000 mutual assistance folks en route to help us. But if you depend on life-saving equipment, you need to make plans now to find another place to stay.
Are most of those like in the Heights, Spring Branch area, like the places that are kind of blacked out right now? Because there are other parts of town that have power, but it's smaller patches.
I'm not aware of that information, and everything I'm telling you is as of 8 o'clock this morning.
Do you want to tell them about not to check the tracker? I forgot that earlier.
Not to check
The
it.
outage
Yeah,
tracker,
the tracker's down right now. It'll be back up hopefully soon. And I would like to, from a safety perspective, I would say if you see a power line that's down, walk away. Please call us at 713-207-2222. If you smell natural gas inside your home, walk outside and go to a safe distance and call us and alert us as well.
One more question for the mayor after the game tonight.
Town. HPD set up some barricades requiring people to go east, of course, but the east end was hit really hard. But to go east from the stadium and